All right, y'all, welcome to day 3. This will be check day 2 for me here in Kansas. The sun is just starting to come up there. We're fixing to leave, but I'm just topping off everything I need for the day. So I just I cut some more fiberglass pipe insulation squares for my pipe, or my pan plugs, if you want to call them that. And I'm just topping off my waxed dirt here. So like I said, you can see my truck is just a mess. I've hauled in, waxed dirt traps and everything else. And I'm obviously working out of Alan's truck and the side-by-side. So, logistically it's a little different. And it's kind of fun to be able to, what you need, what you don't need, whenever you're not working out of your own vehicle. But anyway, my waxed dirt situation, I've just got these are like gallon and a half jugs here. And I just haul my waxed dirt in 5-gallon buckets, and I just refill them every day, because there's 2 of us here trying to share one truck, to trap out of. So try to keep stuff to a minimum as much as possible. But anyway, I have high hopes for today. It was pretty chilly there last night, so hopefully some stuff moved. I put a lot of good sets in the ground, and today myself and Alan are really going to focus on the canines. He's been targeting the coons and the possums there for the last, I guess, 3 days, but today is our big coyote day. So I've got roughly 30 sets in the ground already of canines, and we're going to add to that, probably double that today at least. So super excited. Come along, it should be a fun day. Doing up side by side. Better hope I don't get gas on my hands, or I won't catch coyotes today. We're gonna break that myth. Oh no. All right, y'all, starting the morning off here. We've checked, I don't know, what, half a dozen sets or so,
yeah,
maybe a little bit. We're just on, this is our second location. Really first, if you want to call it. We checked sets just over across the way. But look what we've got here, man. Got a beautiful Kansas Red Fox. That's a good looking one too. Yeah, I mean, you're from Pennsylvania, so you got like the primo. But for me, a Red Fox it's pretty cool.
You don't get many of them out in Illinois, do you?
No, not many. You got to get real close to the residential areas. The coyotes have pretty much came in and
Speaking
killed
of
them.
residential, there's the house.
Yeah, and that's right close to town. I'm sure they have the same problem out here, but super cool, man. So this is a second canine that I've caught here in Kansas. Caught that coyote yesterday. Got this Red Fox this morning. In that old Duke number 3, man. And this was the remake. So I had a coon in here yesterday. This is my top trap now, man. Yeah. So
we got more to go.
We got a lot more to go, but yeah, that was in a remake again. So definitely set your remakes, guys, because caught a coon. Obviously, we dispatched right in the catch circle. I remade it, and check that out, man. Kansas Red Fox. Nice deep pad catch in that Duke number 3. All right.
Awesome.
It's going to be a good
way
day.
to start
It's going to be a good day, man. All right, so checking sets here. This is our 3rd or 4th location. This is the set that I made here on this grass trail. I got a lot of faith in this set. It still hasn't been hit. Nothing's touched it, but man, that looks good. Going down into that big draw. We got this trail coming through. That's only a second check on it, so no big deal. Alan's up here taking care of his coon stuff here. He's got one in there, so definitely like I said, this is a collaboration, so go check out North American Trapper. He'll be linked down below, his channel. This is a collaboration, between us two, so you'll be able to see a very different perspective than what I'm showing you. But he's got these coons. He just took care of that one there. I'll walk down and show you the other set that I've got, but he's got dog proofs all in these high bank trails and through, and he's taking out a lot of critters too. So this is the setup here. This set was actually put on it was put on Bobcat tracks. I actually set this on signs, so we'll have a look see at it. Doesn't look like it's been touched. That's fine, maybe they'll hit the next day or two. But Anyway, we're moving down the line. This is super fun. We're doing pretty good for, you know, Alan pulled about half his small game traps yesterday. So we've got less traps in the ground. We're gonna focus on the canines. But running around in the side-by-side, and there's some fur stacking up in there. Getting a few. You caught several in that location. There's a big old burn circle there.
I mean, how do you not pick that spot where they're coming up under this brush pile, and you know it hits this top? That high bank trail goes this way right around this corner, and every coon that comes by here, I think we had first day you were here, I think we had 4.
We had 4, yeah.
Yeah, 6
had that
sets,
triple, yeah.
6 sets, had the triple right here and one over here, maybe 10, 15 yards.
Yeah.
But these are nice coons.
Oh, yeah.
You know, what better time of year than
right now
as far as prime. So that's pretty good.
Simple as it gets, man. And the results speak for themselves.
Yeah. You've been popping everything today. You got your coyote yesterday, red fox today. Now all we need is the bobcat, and I wouldn't doubt you probably got another, I think 20, 22 sets.
Yeah, we got 25 sets left to check.
I wouldn't doubt you have your bobcat.
I'm hoping. If I can get a bobcat, that'd be where it's at. Oh yeah, I'm good. All right, y'all. So we just pulled up here. I put a set in there 2 days ago, and I had a little malfunction with my super stake. I wanted to put a set down here. Alan's actually been trapping here for a couple of days. You can see the catch circle there. He's had some coons, possums, but this is just a high bank game trail. Now this is very similar to at home. I've caught a lot of stuff on high bank trails at home doing this, and both of us, whenever we came in here, we said this is catty.
Well, not only that,
yeah,
this deer scrape right here. You can see the coyote track right in the middle of it, a fresh coyote track right there on the edge of it.
So that you know, you don't have to be out in the middle of an open field to catch a coyote, or in this case, catch a cat, which is what we got right here.
Dude, he's a beauty.
So this is my first Kansas cat. I put this set in yesterday. You can see the big trail right here. That's a Duke 650. And I just used that, there's a little bit of an elevation change. I just dug that dirt hole back into that bank, bedded that trap. I've got a picture of the set. I'll throw up of what it looked like. But man, first night catch on my first Kansas bobcat.
I can't be happier for you. I mean, we just took a coon out as the crow flies 100, 150 yards max on the other side of this draw. And I, you know, was kind of like, hey, you've caught your red fox, you've caught your coyote. I pretty much think you're going to catch your bobcat today. And it's the first set we come to from across the way.
And I mean, I've got a coon over there in that other canine set too. So
he's gorgeous.
That's
those big tufts.
Oh man, look at that. Look at that.
That is a beauty.
First Kansas bobcat.
Awesome.
Cool,
Good job,
guys.
brother.
All right, we're gonna get him taken care of, and I'll show you a remake. We're definitely gonna remake this, but my first Kansas bobcat, we're checking boxes off.
Can't do that.
You can't do. Oh no, you're good.
Yeah, put that on your chin.
Yeah.
Put that on your chin. We're destroying some myths.
We're destroying some myths. We are. We're trying to, because you don't have to complicate this stuff. So this is my remake right here. Obviously the cat's right there, right on the main trail. This is how that set looked before. All you're trying to do is keep them there. I've got a 650 bedded in right there. I've got leaves covering it up. Those big 650s will blow up through that. You know, a little bit of foliage that you put on there, you know, everything around me. I'm not trying to hide anything here. These critters are going to know you're there, but that's my set. I'm going to put some bait back down in that hole and maybe just a little bit of lure. That's all we need. And hey, dude, first night catch on a cat. Like, I mean,
I'm fired up for you.
Oh yeah, I'm super excited.
Just, you know, I've obviously been after these possums really hard for us. But we're going to some new ground today, and I'm going to break some of the dirt.
Oh yeah, it's gonna
I'm
be
going to
fun.
break some of the. I'm like, the hell with this coon and possum stuff. I want to get some of these too. I want in on that
We
game.
want to see some spots. All right, y'all. We're gonna get out of here. We got a lot of ground to set today. All right, just got that cat taken care of there, and moved out here to this field edge where I had my other canine set. I've got a giant coon right here. That is a stud. I mean, look at the size of these things. The size of the coons out here in Kansas is just amazing to me. But anyway, canine set. He's got a big catch circle. I'm gonna get him taken care of and remake that. You guys saw, actually, I caught the coon in a canine set earlier yesterday, and I caught a red fox today. So I have no problem remaking this set. And you know, I know I could catch something else in it. So anyway, that's awesome. That's a pig there. Really having fun out here in Kansas. So huge shout out to Alan, man. This is super fun. So man, we're checking boxes off. But I'm gonna get this coon taken care of real quick and remake the set. I'll show you guys the remake as well. But man, this is super fun. Super fun. All right, just pulling up to another set here. This is our set along that field change, that big row. This set's been setting for 2 nights. This is the second check on it, and there we go. Have another nice Kansas coyote there. You know, we just talked, like, these are these locations that you just can't pass up. We did set this not on sign because of the rain. However, you can see the tracks in the dirt. This coyote came through last night. Came down this fence row or up this road. You know, this just simple locations, and they produce. We got our pickup truck right there. We've drove by this set for 2 days. Actually, you drove by it more because you've had coon sets down here.
Yeah, we've been in through here. This will be I guess the 4th or 5th time we've come by.
Yeah, and I mean, we're what, 4 or 5 foot off the road, using the wind to our advantage. You don't have to be out in the middle of nowhere. You just got to have good sets and good locations. And there we go, boy. Look at that. That's a pretty picture right there. That's a Kansas background with a coyote in it.
That's awesome. And you know, just like you said, either when we were setting it or we were talking, we could go over there and set that point over there where they're going to work around. But every coyote's going to be drawn to this this spot right here in the whole area, coming from the left, the right, as they talk out here west, from the north, the south.
Yeah.
But it's just
why work harder than you should?
There's no need.
Yeah.
And just like you said, we're driving right by.
We're driving right by. So, nope, pretty cool. Another Kansas dog. Seth's gonna be happy.
He's
gonna have a cool picture today.
He's gonna have he's got the hodgepodge. I got to get my possum though.
Alan's got to get his possum. Alan's caught possum. We're calling him the Possum King now.
Dude, every day now. Over here we had the double yesterday and another one, so we had 3 here yesterday. So we might be able to get the full hodgepodge once we check these sets over here.
We got to get a possum to wrap up the. But our days really, we still got a lot of stuff to check.
And you popped it with the cat. You got the red fox today, and we got half the line to get.
Yeah.
And we may have some, we may not have some. You never know. It's trapping, but coyote, bobcat, red fox, coon, skunk. We've got everything except. I'm pretty sure we're probably
we're gonna have a possum. All right, y'all.
Pretty dog.
We got a lot to do. We're gonna get this guy taken care of. Keep rolling down the road. All right, so here's my remake. Got that nice coyote right there. Basically mimic the exact same set that I had before. I've just got a bowl in there, a bowl with hard edges. You know, any coyote that's gonna want to work that has got to step right there where my pan is. You guys saw that was a great pad catch on that Duke 650. I love that trap. I've been running Dukes for, you know, a lot of years, and there's a reason why. I like that 650. We've caught coyotes and cats and foxes now in number 3s, 650s, number 4s. So anyway, we got a lot more sets to check. That's a good Kansas coyote though. We're gonna get him in the truck, keep moving. All right, so Alan's finally joined the game. We're out here setting canines. We've got this big pinch point. There's a big brush pile right there. The field change comes right here and it goes down into that bottom. And it just looks like canines will run it. He's putting his set in there, but one thing that's nice, we've trapped together before, but it's nice whenever you're trapping with people that have the same likeness with you. And I just want to show the back of the buggy here where we've got traps on top of critters, on top of scent, on top of everything. And nobody said a word about it. We're both confident in catching critters. It don't matter, he said. You heard it from the Possum King. It don't matter. It don't matter. But it's super nice. Look at our variety here. We got cats and foxes and coons and coyotes, and we're out here having a blast putting in more canine sets. All right, we're continuing setting. Alan's making a set right over there. I just made a set right here on this edge in this trail coming through. This is all new area to both of us. We're kind of tag teaming the canine sets, but we are right in where the coons are gonna be. So I came in here and I've got 2 dog proofs on my cable anchors. Those are actually sold through Alan at North American Trapper. You guys can check those out. They're super quick. So I just put 2 sets right here on this big trail here. You can see all the scat and everything else. And my plan is to try to catch the coons before they get to my canine set. So anyway, if you guys are looking for a real quick, efficient way to, you know, get those coons before they get to your canine sets, check out those cable anchors. Like I said, they'll be linked down below. North American Trapper sells them. All right, we out here still putting in sets. We've gone into, we want to get some stuff in the ground mode here. So I just put a set right there on this big field change. We got a bean field, wheat field, and a big drainage. And then Alan's over here putting in a set here more in the cover type area. Still right on a big main trail. You can see a big main game trail here. What kind of set you putting in here, Alan?
Well, it's just a dirt hole that I've got kind of
like a blended dirt hole.
Dirt hole. There was some hay laying there. I just grabbed some hay, and you can see how it blends in.
Oh, it looks good.
That's exactly what I want.
Yeah, that's a good looking set there.
I've got bait, a little bit of lure, just a dip of a stick down in there. Our Madness, which is a little bit of skunk, so it's gonna.
Yeah. Well, we're really open here. We're in some big open.
Yeah, we want to hit anything that's working this draw here.
Yeah.
And we want them to smell that and work down in. But I don't even think I mean, we're right on location. Those animals are going to work up this edge right to where your set is. If they work up the middle, they're right to where my set is. And if they come this way, I doubt they're going to go that way. They're going to work over to that next draw.
Yeah.
So we're in a good spot.
We're in a good spot. We're in a good spot. We're having fun. We're putting steel in the ground. So we're going to keep going. That sun's getting low and we're keep putting steel in the ground.
We need to get some more sets.
We need to get some more sets in the ground. All right, y'all, we're really getting some stuff done now. I just put in another set right there. Step down set. Alan's across the way. I also put in a set right here coming out of this big cedar thicket. There's a big game trail coming out right there. I've got cat tracks right here somewhere I saw. But yeah, we've got this area pretty much covered. This is fun now. So we've kind of got the small game stuff out of the way, and now we're tag teaming this canine stuff. So we're going set for set here and kind of going on both sides of a drainage or some sort of a fence row or something, and we're covering it at all angles. So we're really getting some steel in the ground. Like I said, I just put my 2 sets in there, and you know, this is going to be fun now. We've got some weather fronts coming in. That's going to get the critters to move. I put 2 sets in because you can see that big cottonwood tree right there. You can see where the coon's actually been coming down out of that hole. So I fully expect I'm gonna have to deal with that because this is all new ground. Alan hasn't trapped this yet for small game, but you know, hopefully one of the main predators will get here first. If not, you know,
man, I'll tell you, you know, them coons out here are big, so it doesn't really matter to me. I like catching stuff. But, you know, one advantage we have is it's gonna get really cold, so hopefully that'll hole up the coons. They won't, you know, be moving quite as much, and then predators will be running. But, man, I'll tell you, I'm putting the same sets in, but man, it's a good locations. That's one thing you'll see. I'm not really mixing it up, and that's fine with me. I've got sets that I feel I'm very confident in. Those are step down sets that look similar to this, all variation, all very high backing. In you know, a lot of people would say, oh, you got too much backing. But you know what? Whenever you make a set like that right there, that coyote only has one place to put his foot, or cat, you know, but they only have one place to really put their foot if they want to get down in that hole, and that's right on my pan. So that's why I do it. I may miss some may walk by, I don't know, but if I'm catching, that's all I'm worried about. So anyway, Alan's just about done. He's gonna come pick me up, and we're gonna keep moving on. All right, so we're still setting here. Alan's down there, he's making a set. We're on this stock tank, or a little pond here. Alan's down low and I'm up high here. I'm on the dam. I've got some trails. Some of these are cattle trails. Obviously there's cows in here, but I don't think there's cows in here right now. But I'm setting the trails. I've got some old coyote tracks. Right here's a Y. I put a step down set right there, and it beat me. This ground is hard. I wanted 2 sets because I'm trying to catch a double. So I came over here, and instead of dealing with that, I actually changed it up and I put a walkthrough set right here. This ground is hard. So I just wallered out a hole with my driver, put some bait down there, put some lure down there, bedded a trap right in the middle. Hopefully that'll work. But yeah, this ground is hard here, but a lot of confidence. We got this area covered. All right, just put another set in right here on this point. There's a big draw and a bottom down through there. I'm kind of staying on the high bank, if you will. Alan's down there in the thick, putting a nice set in. So, you know, obviously our target is both coyotes and cats, and this is a great location for both of them. I'm actually right off a cattle trail here. That's my set. I really like the look of that one. Kind of a blended step down set, if you will. The ground on this particular piece of property is a lot harder, so I've been kind of doing a little variant of what I've been doing, just because the ground is just so different. But anyway, great location. You can tell it's getting dark. We've been running all day long trying to get a bunch of sets in the ground, but man, look at that down there in that bottom. Tell me that does not look catty. You're gonna catch a cat there.
I think I am.
You're gonna catch a cat there.
I think I am.
That looks real good. We're kind of getting into a little different terrain in this piece of property. Not quite as much ag and a little bit more kind of prairie. So super excited. Whew, I think I might have got a little fox urine on my hand there. Anyway, putting the last sets into the day here. Getting dark. We're back on another stock pond dam. Boy, this ground sucks, but great location. So Alan's over there on that side. We're setting both sides of this dam here. This ground is hard ground, and so I ended up putting another walkthrough type set here right on this big cattle trail, right in the middle of it. I got an intersection here, a couple of them going. Used a couple of cow patties for backing, bedded a trap right in the middle of the trail, and then used my stake driver to, you know, put a couple holes there. You know, I put bait in one side and lure in the other. You know, hopefully getting them to stop and walk through that set. And hopefully put his foot on it. This ground is hard enough. I actually took that Pulaski and I chopped out a trap bed. You know, kind of a square trap bed. So great locations, but they're a pain to put a set in. But hopefully we'll have something in that set. We got 2 sets here. Alan's over there and I'm right here, and got a lot of confidence in this though. These are great locations, so we're gonna keep moving, try to get a couple more sets in before it gets completely dark. Probably gonna be our last set of our day. By the time we get drove back up, it's gonna be completely dark. But Alan's just up the way. You can see we're down in this big cedar thicket. Just right up the way there is just a big funnel, big draw, big point, and then it comes down into this lower area, and you can see just how thick it is. And there's a bunch of trails in here, and I mean, it looks cool. It looks real cool. and it looks catty. So I'll just put a set right here on the edge, and I don't know what I'm gonna catch in that sucker, but primary target right down in here would be cat, but I don't know what I'm gonna catch, but I'm gonna catch something, because man, this is just a great little location down in here. Super excited for that one. That's my set, step down set. I haven't changed up too much today. Pretty much stayed with what I usually go with, some sort of step down. Get them really pushing that foot down, and you want them to put their foot where you want them to. You don't want to give them a chance to dance around. So anyway, Alan's up the way. I'm gonna pack my stuff back up, meet up with him. But all in all, man, it's been a great day. It's been real fun setting set for set with him today. And yeah, we put a lot of steel in the ground today too. So should have a good check tomorrow, and you know, that'll be our good check day. We'll have a lot of fresh stuff in the ground, and we got a weather front moving in the next couple of days. So I'm super excited. Bill's flying in tomorrow, so we'll be able to run half the day with Bill. So it's gonna be a fun time, man. This is a great trip. Huge shout out to Alan for letting me come along and include me in this, because this has just been an awesome time. So anyway, go meet up with him, and then we'll probably head back to the shop there, and we'll show you what we end up catching today. It's been fun. Y'all, we decided not to wait to go back to the shop to end this day out, because look at that sunset, man. I mean, you don't get much better than that.
Oh,
just
that's a painting.
Oh, just beautiful. But yeah, had a great day. You know, we've been running all day, you know, for the last 3 days. We've been putting the work in, and it's starting to show. I mean, we've got coyotes, we've got coons, there's my bobcat down in there, we've got a red fox. I mean,
Big red fox too.
Oh, it's beautiful fox. Yeah, we've got her loaded down with fur, and you know, we're still putting sets in the ground. So like I said, by the end of the day tomorrow, we should have somewhere around 80-100 sets in the ground. We're gonna be doing good. We're gonna be doing real good. Bill's flying in tomorrow, so
Yeah, Billy's flying in tomorrow. We're gonna pick him up around noonish, but we're gonna have a lot of sets in by noon.
We're gonna have a lot of sets in. We're gonna have some check. This has been a great trip, Alan. I appreciate you. I appreciate you bringing me along on this.
I'm glad you're. You know, you never know when you do something like this. You don't know what the weather's gonna be. You don't know if the critters are gonna be there. But you know what? It's been a fantastic 3 days, and quite honestly, I don't. You know, we're gonna catch some critters. But even if we never caught another critter, this has been a real good experience.
This has been great, and I hope you guys at home have enjoyed too, because it's been fun filming. You know, we've talked all day. People don't understand what all it takes to actually, you know, put a line out and film. So it's been fun.
Yeah, the guys that are out there doing it, man. You know, there's quite a few guys that have some really good quality YouTube channels now, all the way from, you know, beaver to, you know, different species, and it's a lot of work, and it's to be commended. But how do you beat that?
Oh, look at that. Yeah, that's just awesome. So all right, y'all, it's been fun. Hope you guys enjoyed. We'll see y'all bright and early tomorrow.